Ashley, you've just come back from your first ever international call-up. You went away with the Australian U23s squad. I mean, what a great experience that must have been for you.
Yeah, it was a really good experience. I think it was my first taste of international football, and to have it from a country which I haven't been to and I've been missing a lot, it was a great experience. And to play the 2 games against Austria and Finland as well, and to get minutes in the Finland game was a great experience. It was good to be around the lads as well.
You went to Spain on an 8-day camp. I mean, how did it differ from being here at Charlton?
It was just different. It was a different set of boys. It was very professional actually. It was similar to this environment. We had a good set of staff, and yeah, it was really good.
Was it what you were expecting? Did you sort of have a picture in your mind? I think
it was more than what I expected. The standard especially was a lot higher than I thought. There was a lot of boys older than me, so yeah. But it was really good to get my first taste of international football, especially in Spain, which was a great place.
You're one of a few young lads to go away on international duty from Charlton. How did you find out the news?
I was messaged by the first team goalkeeper coach who visited me earlier in a game against Barnsley, and I met up with him in London, and he messaged me about 6 weeks before the camp. So it was great to get the news, and I was very excited.
I imagine that must have brought a big smile to your face. I mean, what did you do straight after then? Were you on the phone to your parents?
Yeah, I was on the phone to all my mates back home who were very excited, and all my parents. And then I told a few of the lads here who were very happy for me, and a few of the coaches as well who were very happy that I will have the experience under my belt.
Having had a taste of it now, I mean, does it sort of give you the drive to have more of it?
Yeah, well, there was a few lads at my age who are looking to go to the under-20s Asian Championships in 2019. So it's given me a lot of motivation to continue to work hard here, so that I can eventually, hopefully, get called up to that.
Of course, we've got the Olympics in 2020 in Tokyo. Is that something you've got your eye on?
Yeah, I think that's more long run. Hopefully I can continue to progress here. Hopefully next year, get in the under-23 squad more regularly, and then hopefully get involved with the first team as well. I've been involved on match days, but hopefully to make the squad would be a great achievement. Hopefully then I'll get recognised to go to the Olympics in 2022.
Looking back to here, I mean, you've been a regular for the under-18s. You featured a lot for the 23s as well. How do you assess the 18s this season?
We've been really good. I think, especially in the league, we've been really consistent. We had a bit of a slow start, but Serge and Hamza were really on us, so we picked it up. We had a bit of a disappointing Youth Cup campaign, but I think we went 16 games unbeaten, I think, and we've really put together a good string of results.
Did you set yourself any targets before the season started?
Honestly, I had a pretty disappointing first year. I only played about 1 game, so it was just to develop as much as possible in terms of the goalkeeper coach's targets and play as many games. So I think I've achieved those goals which I set out earlier in the season, and I think overall it's been a great season, and I've achieved a lot more than I thought I would.
18s have already secured their playoff place. We've won the playoffs in the last 2 seasons, so I guess that's a target that you and all your teammates.
Yeah, 100%. We lost our last game against Bolton, but hopefully we're looking to pick it up this Saturday against Birmingham. But we really want to progress in the league and win the next 2 games, so we can win the league and have a home fixture hopefully against Sheffield Wednesday. But yeah, that's our main goal over the season, to win the playoffs.
I've seen you train with the first team quite a bit this season as well. I mean, that must have been and must continue to be a great experience for yourself.
Yeah,
to come up against senior players.
It's been really good. I've learnt a lot off them, and it's just been great to be around the way they train and how they go about their business on a day-to-day basis.
And I've firsthand have seen them firing footballs at you from sort of all sorts of angles. I mean, what sort of advice do they give you? Any advice?
Lee Turner gives me a lot of advice. He says to always be single-minded and to work hard on and off the pitch, and I take that into training every day with him and with Lee Smelt, who gives me similar advice along the way. And yeah, I think that's all you can do. You can work your hardest, and yeah, that helps you out a lot on the first team pitch and training with them.